Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Next. So today we'll discuss the June first week current affairs of 2020 and let's start with the first question. Which state has launched a Corona mobile application to provide information regarding hospital beds and ventilators? Correct answer is Delhi. So Delhi government has launched a mobile application called Delhi Corona. So the app is available for download on the Google Play Store. The app enables the residents to track the availability of hospital beds and ventilators for COVID-19 patients. Next, who has been appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of Food Safety and Standards Authority of India? Correct answer is Arun Singhal. So the appointment committee of the cabinet approved the appointment of Arun Singhal, a 1987 batch IS officer of Uttar Pradesh cadre, as Chief Executive Officer of India's apex food regulator, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. Next. What is the name of the video blogging contest that has been launched by the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently? Correct answer is My Life, My Yoga. So ahead of International Yoga Day on 21st June, the Government of India has launched International Video Blog Competition My Life, My Yoga, being conducted jointly by the Ayush Ministry and ICCR. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced the competition in his latest radio program Man Ki Baat. Next, which state celebrated its Statehood Day on 2nd June 2020? Correct answer is Telangana. So the state of Telangana was formed on June 2, 2014. So to commemorate the formation of the state, every year Telangana Statehood Day is celebrated on June 2. Next, who launched India's national artificial intelligence portal called www.ai.gov.in? Correct answer is Ravi Shankar Prasad. So on the occasion of the first anniversary of the second tenure of Prime Minister Narendra Modi led government, Union Minister for Electronics and IT, Law and Justice and Communications Ravi Shankar Prasad launched India's national artificial intelligence portal called www.ai.gov.in. Next, who has taken over as Secretary, Ministry of Steel, Government of India? Correct answer is Pradeep Kumar Tripathi. So senior IS officer Pradeep Kumar Tripathi took over the charge as Secretary in the Ministry of Steel, Government of India. So Mr. Tripathi succeeds Binoy Kumar, who retired on May 31st, 2020. Next, who was the only Indian cricketer to feature in Forbes list of the top 100 highest paid athletes in the world for the year 2020? Correct answer is Virat Kohli. So cricket superstar Virat Kohli remains the only Indian in the Forbes list of the world's highest paid athletes with total earnings of 26 million US dollar, jumping to the 66th spot from 100 in the 2020 standings. Next, which famous music director passed away at the age of 42? Correct answer is Wajid Khan. So famous music composer and singer Wajid Khan dies at the age of 42 due to kidney infection. Next, who has been appointed as India's next ambassador to Finland? Correct answer is Ravish Kumar. So the former spokesperson of the External Affairs Ministry, Ravish Kumar, has been appointed as India's next ambassador to Finland. So Ravish Kumar is a 1995 batch Indian Foreign Service officer. Next. Name the scheme which was launched by the government to provide affordable loans to street vendors. Correct answer is PM Swanidhi scheme. So, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs launched PM Swanidhi or Pradhan Mantri Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi scheme, which is a special microcredit facility plan to provide affordable loan up to rupees 10,000 to more than 50 lakh street vendors who had their business operational on or before 24th March. Next. Who has been appointed as the India's next High Commissioner to the independent state of Papua New Guinea? Correct answer is Sushil Kumar Singhal. So Sri Sushil Kumar Singhal, appointed as the next High Commissioner of India to the independent state of Papua New Guinea. He is presently serving as the Joint Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs. So Sushil Kumar Singhal will replace Vijay Kumar. Next. Which new initiative launched by the Indian government to conduct a skill mapping exercise of the Indian citizens returning from overseas under the Vande Bharat mission? Correct answer is Swadesh. So the center has a skill mapping exercise of the citizens returning to the country under the Vande Bharat mission called Swadesh. So the full form of Swadesh is Skilled Workers Arrival Database for Employment Support. The joint initiative by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Civil Aviation and External Affairs. Next. What is the name of the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Lakshmi Vilas Bank, whose tenure has been extended by 6 months by the Reserve Bank of India? Correct answer is Subramanian Sundar. So the tenure of Subramanian Sundar as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Lakshmi Vilas Bank has been extended after the approval from the Reserve Bank of India. Next. What is the name of the e-booklet which highlights the achievements of the Modi government during its second term? Correct answer is 1 year of Modi 2.0 towards a self-reliant India. So a 92-page e-booklet called 1 year of Modi 2.0 towards a self-reliant India on the key achievements of the Modi government during its second term was released by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. This marks the first anniversary of the second term of the government. Next. Which Indian Port Trust has been renamed as Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Port Trust? Correct answer is Kolkata Port Trust. So the Union Cabinet approved the renaming of Kolkata Port Trust as Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Port Trust. The decision to rename the port was announced by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on January 11. Next, which senior bureaucrat has been appointed as the senior advisor to the executive director of World Bank? Correct answer is Rajiv Topno. So, senior bureaucrat Rajiv Topno has been appointed as the senior advisor to the executive director of World Bank in Washington DC. He was presently serving as the private secretary to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi since 2014. Next. What is the theme of World Environment Day 2020? Correct answer is Time for Nature. So, World Environment Day is celebrated every year on 5th June. So, the theme for World Environment Day 2020 is Time for Nature, with a focus on its role in providing the essential infrastructure that supports life on Earth and human development. Next, which nation has ended its relationship with the World Health Organization? Correct answer is United States. So the United States has officially ended its relationship with the World Health Organization over the body's handling of the coronavirus pandemic. US President Donald Trump said, accusing the UN agency of becoming a puppet of China. Next. Which country hosted Virtual Global Vaccine Summit 2020? Correct answer is United Kingdom. So the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi was addressing the Virtual Global Vaccine Summit hosted by UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, in which over 50 countries, business leaders, UN agencies, civil society, government ministers, heads of the state and country leaders participated. Next, who was appointed as India's new ambassador to the World Trade Organization? Correct answer is Brajendra Navneet. So, India has appointed Brajendra Navneet, a 1999 IAS officer of Tamil Nadu cadre, as its ambassador to the World Trade Organization. Brajendra Navneet has succeeded J.S. Deepak. Next, who has become new chairman of BAFTA? Correct answer is Krishnendu Majumdar. So, Emmy-winning television producer Krishnendu Majumdar becomes the new chairman of British Academy of Films and Television Arts BAFTA. He will replace Pippa Harris. Harris will now continue as deputy chairman. Next, who has been named as the EY World Entrepreneur of the Year 2020? Correct answer is Kiran Majumdar-Shaw. So, Dr. Kiran Majumdar-Shaw, Executive Chairperson of India-based Biocon Limited, was named EY World Entrepreneur of the Year 2020 at a virtual awards ceremony. Next, which private sector bank has introduced the first of its kind app to open current accounts? Correct answer is Indus Bank. So, Indus Bank announced a first of its kind assisted mobile application based facility that will enable it to open current accounts for self employed individuals and business digitally. Next, who was appointed as the brand ambassador of Adidas recently? Correct answer is Manushi Chhillar. So Adidas India appoints former Miss World Manushi Chhillar as brand ambassador. So Chhillar joins the roster of Adidas ambassadors including Ranveer Singh, Rohit Sharma, Hima Das and over 20 other top athletes. Next, Basu Chatterjee, who passed away recently, is related to which field? Correct answer is film director. So, veteran filmmaker, screenwriter Basu Chatterjee passed away at the age of 90 in his Santa Cruz residence, Mumbai, due to age-related health issues. He received the National Film Award for Best Film on Family Welfare in 1992 for his film Durga. So this is all for this video, and these were some important current affairs of June first week of 2020. Please like, share and subscribe our channel on Next to get regular updates. Thank you.